great Western engine enjoys his work on the island of Sodor. He always does his work without fuss, whatever the weather. Winter had come to the island of Sodor, and a blanket of snow had covered the island. The engines had to work very hard in the cold atmosphere, but they didn't mind, because they had warm fireboxes to keep themselves warm. Sir Topham Hatt had received a call from Sodor Mail Company about extra mail needed for Vicarstown. Percy usually pulled the evening mail train on several occasions, and Sir Topham Hatt knew that Percy would need some help. So he went to see Duck at Callan's station. Duck was busily arranging coaches in the sidings, and he was pleased to see Sir Topham Hatt.
"Hello, Duck,"
he said.
"Percy needs some help with the mail tonight, because extra mail is needed for Vicarstown, and I need you to take the mail there for Percy, because he'll be delayed due to mail needed on the branch lines."
"Yes, sir," Duck said importantly. Duck was coupled up to his mail trucks at the harbor, and he set off on his important mission. As he passed Knapford Station, an awful thought struck him. "I hope nothing happens like what happened with Oliver when he pulled the mail train," he said to himself. Duck was making good time, puffing down Gordon's Hill, when suddenly he was surprised to see Harold the helicopter at Marin Station. Duck's driver stopped the train.
"Good evening, old chap,"
Harold said. "Hello, Harold. What's the matter?"
"Percy's good friend Tom Tipper has had an accident above the nearest bridge, and he has some important packages needed for Kellsthorpe Road. I can't take it for him because I have to take Tom to Wellsworth Hospital. Can you take the mail for him, please?"
Duck thought for a moment, and he knew that Percy would be worried for his good friend Tom. "All right, Harold. I'll help both Tom and Percy by delivering Tom Tipper's packages," Duck said. He was determined to help Tom by getting the packages delivered. So Duck's driver took the keys to Tom Tipper's van, and Duck set off to Tom Tipper's van, while Harold the helicopter flew for Wellsworth Hospital. Once the packages were loaded, Duck set off on his journey. The cold winds were blowing fiercely, but Duck just kept on going, determined to get the job done. "Must keep on going, must keep on going," Duck said to himself. It was very hard to see in the wind with all the snow blowing. "You can do it, Duck," called his driver. "Keep going." Duck felt tired, but he had to keep himself going, even with the snow blowing in the wind. At last, Duck arrived at Kellsthorpe Road. The packages were unloaded. The winds had gotten weaker, but there was still one last stop for Duck to go, and that is Vicarstown. Duck had delivered the extra mail at Vicarstown, and he was very pleased to have his work done. But he was so tired from working in the night that he fell asleep upon entering Vicarstown's sheds. The next morning, Sir Topham Hatt had asked Duck to see him at Wellsworth Station.
"Well, Duck,"
said Sir Topham Hatt,
"I've heard about what happened last night with you and Harold helping Tom Tipper, and I'm very pleased with you. You have been a really useful engine."
"Thank you, sir," Duck said politely. "Is Tom Tipper doing all right?"
"He's doing just fine, Duck. He'll be out of the hospital in good condition in a few days."
Duck was pleased to hear about Tom Tipper, and when he told Percy about how he was doing, he was glad to hear he was all right, Thank you very much, Duck, for helping him deliver his packages, Percy said. It's my pleasure, Percy, Duck said politely. I'm always happy to help a friend in need, the Great Western Way or the wrong way.